guys, today we're going to look at how we might phrase out our 6-count basics by adding swivel ball change. 5 and 6, swivel ball change. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, swivel ball change. So now we're going to do 2 6s, 3 and 4, 5 and another, 7, 8, 1 and 2, and phrase out with 2 swivels, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Now this works on any of your basic moves, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, a swivel ball change. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, a swivel ball change. We've got 2 6s, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, and then phrase out 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Alright guys, break it down. Alright guys, so looking at our swivel ball change. And that's just a step up from a kickball change really, but I will explain why we prefer swivel ball change rather than kickball change. Okay, so Fab's gonna face the backdrop and I'll face you guys, so whatever you need to see, you can see. So the first drill is to do the twist, okay? It's my favorite thing almost in the entire world to do, because twisting is a great exercise and it's a great dance. It involves us using both of our feet, and we're moving our feet from our torso, you know, from our like connected hip area. Yeah, we control our hips from our abdomen. So using that to send energy down to your feet is what we want to do. So have a lot of fun practicing your twist. Then we want to practice a kickball change. So the kick part's pretty easy, but to give it a little bit more finish, guys, imagine just having a coin on the floor, or like how they shoot in hockey, they skid the stick across the floor. We want to skid our toe and it finishes with a nice line in the leg. Yeah, that's a great way to kick. When we do a ball change, we're only going to use a small amount of surface area of the foot. I'd suggest, you know, half the foot even can be too much. So possibly just a quarter of the foot, just the inside of the ball, the big toe and your second and third toes would be enough to get you lightly bracing your weight and coming back onto your standing leg. And that's the ball change section. So we'd have kick, ball change, kick, ball change, kick. And notice the head weight largely stays over the foot that we're standing on. It will get a bit sluggish when you see the weight changing like this and you see the verticality to it. So take some practice. So developing that into our swivel ball change means combining both of our kickball change and our swivel action. And this really develops the look of your movement very, very quickly. And this really helps to kind of give a more sophisticated look in your West Coast swing. So we'll just give you a quick example of what a 6-count looks like with a kickball change on the end. And we would deem a kickball change when the foot moves away from the body. And what we'd like to see you do is that we get to count 6 and then we're going to swivel our body away from our foot. Can you see the difference? Hopefully we demonstrated that for you. And what this will help build the foundation for is things like double resistance. If you've ever seen people using this action to move up the slot, it's quite a traditional sort of movement that you would see in a Lindy pattern when the leaders sort of step out to the side and we have this swivel action. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do this sort of thing, then we've got to set the foundations for it by just practicing it as an individual unit and maybe adding it on the end of a 6-count move, okay?
Guys, to move into this swivel, I just want to mention one thing for you is you might not see us pick that foot up off the floor. So when I move into this swivel, it's all about more than anything straightening through the legs. So on that kick, it's me straightening through my legs and then I have the ball change.
And notice that Fab uses the straightening of her legs to move her body over to that foot.
Yes.
That's the key. And then ball change, land on the foot that we're standing on. When practicing, we often see people go swivel, ball, swivel. Ball, swivel, ball, swivel. But that's not going to quite end up with the same result. Okay, so that's really where the work needs to be done. And that's where you should focus your attention. Because it's relatively easy to kind of put it into combination with our 6-count moves. So to help you, what we did was a single 6, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, and a swivel ball change. Another, any design, 1, 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, a swivel ball change. So if we did them back to back, we've got 2 sets of 8 counts now. Now we want to do 2 6s, which gives us 12, and we add 2 kickball changes on the end, which gives us 4. Overall, we've got 2 sets of 16 counts, giving us our phrase of 32. So here's our 2 6s. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, and a 6, and a 7, 8, 1, and a 2, and the 2 swivel people changes, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Sorry if that was a little fast, but just sort of explaining how it all fits together. Now this should give you a very strong connection to the music, because the music's written out in sets of 4 or sets of 8. But you shouldn't dance your West Coast swing like this forever. This is nice to do at times within your dancing, a few times, and followers especially. If you've got a leader that's like 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's just taking forever. He's like, what am I going to do? I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This is a kind of a really great way to just mark your timing at the end of the song and say, I'm ready, come on, hurry up, I'm ready. And at the same time, still look like you're engaged into the movement. Cool. All right, so a single 6 with a 2, a single 6 with a 2, 2 6s with 2 2s. If you start that on a phrase, when the singer starts singing, you should find you have a lot of fun doing that. Let's do it one time together, and then you'll see us doing it again to the music. Ready? 6, 7, 8. So you choose a 6 count move, anyone that you like, and we'll add a swivel ball change on the end. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, a 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, another 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, and mark it out, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Cool. Guys, have a lot of fun with the swivel ball changes.